Hey guys, this is Gavin from Team Ironcore. I'm going to throw down my newest build of the Mermails. I've been testing them after Cosmo Blazer came out, and this is pretty much the way I found to be most consistent with them. A lot of it has to do with play styles, so if you feel like this isn't working right, you're probably not playing it right. I'm not saying that you just maybe want to have a different play style, which is fine, because everyone's got their different play styles, right? My build starts out with 2 Megalo. Only 2, you don't need 3, especially since they released Abyss Lead, who is a very, very good card. And he's the beat stick that's desperately needed. So that's what we needed for him. So you just want to run 1 lead and 2 of those. When 1 Abyss Tooth, he's very good. He lets you exceed level 7 plays, which really brings a lot of power to the deck. So I would run him at 1, but not more. Triple Lind. She's very good. With all the Mermail targets we run right now, you wouldn't want to run any less than you do there. I run Double Pike. You don't need 3 because you only have so many targets you want to add to your hand, really. So 2 is good. And then the third being Abyss Turge. And Turge is a very, very good target. Lets you recycle stuff out of your graveyard, especially with my last tech in of Abyss Gund. This is a very, very good card. It lets you special summon their guys after they die. So after your lead dies, all you have to do is discard her somewhere. And there's lots of ways to discard her, especially with all the discard power we have now. And you grab your guys back out. So it's a very, very good tech in. So don't hate. It's really good. We run triple Atlantean Dragoons. This card lets the Searcher, so run 3. Triple Marksman. I went down some of the spells and traps, so we went up a Marksman. Double Infantry, explanatory. Triple Undyne. I'm worried he's going to get hit in the next ban list, either banned or limited. If he's limited, I probably won't even run him because he's kind of useless at 1, I feel like. So he's probably going to get hit. Double Controller because of the Undynes. Only double Diva. You can search her and recycle her like 8 different ways, so we really don't need to run 3 because you don't really synchro that much. Monglacia, the Elemental Lord, at 1, and 1 Gores because getting killed is bad, so making your opponent stop is good. So let's move on to my spells now. Double Salvage, very, very good in the deck. I wouldn't run less, and I probably wouldn't run more. And 1 Pot of Avarice gives you some draw power and late game Monglacia, makes it kind of alive, so it's very good. The Triad, Monster Born Heavy Dark, very, very good. Obviously you can run them. And then go down to traps. I run a Solemn Judgment and double Mirror Force. Not only is this card good, but it also really takes your opponent by surprise. They're never going to expect you to actually be running any traps besides maybe Terrenal Tributes. So your Mirror Forces are actually going to be live a lot. If it dies, it's kind of maybe -1, but honestly, your opponent thinks you're hitting a sphere, and they're kind of surprised, and like you don't really get negged because of Mirror Force. It really helps you get into plays and stuff like that. So, and Triple Sphere, we run so many Mermail targets now that you just need to run 3. So, move on to my extra deck. 1 Armory Arm because boosting a Megalo to 34 is a very good thing. 1 Allied Justice Cataster, because it's very good against most decks. Librarian, in case you grabbed like a level deck or something like that, you can get some pluses. Or if your opponent made a Cataster, you can get over it. A Gungnir, its pluses are too insane. Scrap Dragon. Onto the Exceeds, we run 1 Daigusa Phoenix, 1 Gachi, just for plays. You don't necessarily need Daigusa Phoenix, but I really like it because it lets you attack a lot. But Gachi is very good to sit on because it boosts your Megalo. 1 Leviathan and 1 Zinmains. Pretty staple cards. You don't really make them that much, but if you needed them, they're good to have in here, especially with Monster Born plays. 1 Abyss Trite. You may think her cost to summon is really hard, but it's really not that bad when you have a Bahamut Shark in your deck. You can just summon her out for basically no cost at all. As a matter of fact, you can get pluses off of it. 1 Abyss Dweller for mirror matches, and even sometimes I've made this no mirror matches at all. This helps you boost your Megalo up or boost Abysstos or something like that. Like it boosts all your water monsters, which is really good effect. 1 Utopia, just in case. 1 Mermail Abyss Gaios. This card is ridiculous, and don't hate on it. Even though it's only worth $2, does not mean it's a bad card. Before I had my hands on a big guy, I kept making this. When people would drop Gores and such on me, and it really saves your butt because its effects are really good. It can like become a mini Shockmaster who's got a 28 beat stick, and the opponent really can't do much against it. So it's a great card, so don't hate. And then 1 Big Eye because it's really broken, and the plays you can make are just insane. I'm gonna move on to my extra deck or my side deck also because this is really what helps the deck a lot too. Side decks are very killer. Double Max C, Double Veiler, since I don't main them. I just don't think you need to main them right now, but it would be very, very good if you see a deck that you really need it against. Double MST, because I don't main them, but if someone's going to be siding in like Macro or something like that, then you really need to make sure you get rid of it. One Prohibition, just because screw Macro Cosmos. Double Imperial Iron Wall. This is my favorite Tekken right now in this deck, because your opponent can no longer activate Bottomlesses, Dim Prisons, Macro Cosmos, and Fairies are screwed, and so are Prophecies. So this card just really wrecks a lot of decks, as well as saving yours a lot. So this is a really, really good card in your deck. Double Shadow Imprisoning Mirror because of Insectors. Double Gozen Match, just for lots of decks. And then Double Royal Decree for any trap heavy type deck. And yeah, that's it, guys. That's the Mermail deck. That's pretty much how I have it. You guys can like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.